Today I fucked up by pooping on my police academy hat. Been in the academy 3 months, we have to wear baseball caps that say police academy on them whenever we are outside. When we go inside we tuck the caps into the back of our pants to hold them. I ate mango habanero wings at Bub's last night and had explosive diarrhea this morning, so I decided to poop before going into class. Went to the stall, pulled my pants down and spewed lava for 20 minutes. When I was done I stood up, turned around to flush and noticed something under all the shit. Then noticed the words Pol, was confused for a good 30 seconds before it hit me. Drill instructor yelled at me for being outside without a cover, asked me why, and instead of the usual no excuse sir, I told him. He laughed for 5 minutes, first time I've ever seen him smile. He gave me a new cover and told all the other instructors, who now call me shithead. Too long didn't read, dropped hat in toilet without noticing, explosive diarrhea, drill instructors call me shithead now. Don't get hired in that city, you'll forever be Captain Shithead. Nah man, the local teens will love him. Trust me. Source, was a local teen a few years ago. Even the title of this made me lol, and the story did not disappoint. A quality, believable, and funny today I fucked up post. Nice. 100% true, glad I could make my entire academy, and all of Reddit laugh. Solid choice for wing flavor though. Deleted. This gave me a genuine laugh, it's short enough to get the point across too. Wonder whatever happened to the lava-laden cap though. Deleted. Today I fucked up by trying to put deodorant on in an airplane bathroom. Husband just messaged me mid-flight with this story, his FU not mine, but shared with his permission. So I got up to put some deodorant on in the bathroom. The kind with the roller ball. I go to put it on and nothing is coming out. So I do a quick flick of it to get the liquid inside moving. Worst case scenario, the roller bar goes flying off and liquid deodorant goes flying everywhere. Mirror, walls, floor. EVERYWHERE. Even worse, the deodorant is the exact color and consistency of semen. The bathroom looked like 10 guys had an orgy. My pants are also covered with this substance. I cleaned it up the best I could, but I am horrified at what people will think if I missed a spot. I debated about telling the attendant, but I am 99% sure I got everything. The worst part is I didn't even get to use it. Too long didn't read, my husband tried to put deodorant while on his flight, and instead made it look like he had a mile-high sex party. I was traveling once, and after very little sleep and long commutes to / from airports to my accommodation, I felt like absolute shit, like a sudden onset cold. I was too early to check into my room, but was told I could use the pool. I stowed my stuff and had a quick drink while sneezing furiously. I went to change and got a major nosebleed. So I was sneezing blood everywhere while trying to get my clothes off and out of the line of fire. It looked like an actual massacre had happened. Fortunately I was in a shower stall. As a dude with chronic nosebleeds, I sympathize. They're annoying as hell. There's always a little terror in my heart when my nose is runny. Probably improved the smell in there, so his sacrifice was likely appreciated by the next person. Even if they happen to notice all the paper towels are gone and in the bin covered in suspect fluid. Musical notes, I smell sex and... Did your husband exit before or after the 9 other men? I'm trying to figure out the logistics of not only fitting 10 guys into an airplane bathroom, but doing so in such a way that any kind of sex can happen. It would be like the world's worst clown car. And it sure as hell wouldn't be smelling flowery fresh afterwards. As a flight crew member I would have rewarded him with MVP and some free booze. Nobody seems to clean up after themselves. Your husband is a champ. Us small people appreciate folks who are considerate. Excuse me, about 5 minutes ago it looked like I went Randy Marsh all over the bathroom. I cleaned all of it up, but if you still find spots that look covered in semen, I apologize. Now can I get some free booze? Truth. Husband had a gay orgy and got caught. This is a cover story if the flight crew end up telling his wife. Today I fucked up by eating sticks of butter at a conference. Obligatory. This didn't happen today, it happened about 2 months ago at a national conference in my field that I was invited to speak at. The conference started out great, met lots of cool people, made some good connections, did my speaking that morning. Then lunch comes along. It was buffet style and the start of it has a bunch of different cheeses you choose from. About halfway down the buffet line I see what looks like another large plate of a single type of cheese. Thinking that the hotel just does a hard-on for giving people cheese options, I take a few. I get back to my table and eat and talk with other conference goers and finally get to the last bit of cheese I took. I eat 2 sticks of it. It's weirdly soft and not at all like the other cheeses. One person gave me this odd look of concern. I eat a 3rd stick of it and think this is way too soft to be cheese, so WTF is it? Internal panic ensues when I realize it's butter and I just ate a bunch of it in front of a table full of my peers. Too long didn't read, I thought sticks of butter were cheese and proceeded to eat them in front of my fellow conference goers. Edit, apparently I'm an uncultured swine and didn't know pats of butter was the correct term. Also, for the guy who offered me a blowy to make me feel better, I'm good thanks. I can't believe it's not cheese. This reminds me of something I think about when I can't sleep at night and want nothing more than to go to sleep and not think about the most embarrassing things I've ever done. Went to the zoo with a few friends and the parents of my sister's best friend. They had a bird exhibit that you could purchase little shots of liquid bird feed. I didn't know this. The parents buy one for each of us, handing me the first one. I drank it without even thinking about it because I had no idea what it was or what it was for. It was sweet and didn't at all taste bad. The guy behind the register gives me wide eyes and looks at me funny, which I just think is odd. Then I noticed all the other kids not drinking theirs and realize something horrible has happened. I thought that was the end of it until we got home and overheard the parents speaking to my parents about how I may need to visit a therapist because they think something is mentally wrong with me. I'm crying. I've got to think that lots of kids have done this over the years. How are you supposed to know that little cup of juice is for the birds? That they went with mentally unwell instead of ignorant, and not paying attention, cracks me up even harder. Can you imagine that phone call? I'd like to make an appointment, drive. Freud, it's for my child. They drank the bird food. Wahahahahaha. You should have owned it. Wow. Have you tried this butter? President Louisiana Mott, I'd say. Excuse me, I have to get some more. Do you want some? Feel butter soon. Thanks, I margarinely do now.